And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing another brick in the mall. Well, I let the game run a little bit, just so we could get some research out of the way. So we have now restrooms researched, night hours researched, and frozen food supplier researched. And now we're working on chemical supplier, which is really the last of the shorter researches. So this is a 2-day research, and this all the rest are like 4-day researches up to this first road network. And we're not really close to doing this road network. I want to get all of these researches done before we get into road network. But since we have frozen food supplier, we will be able to then do ice cream, frozen vegetables, and frozen pizzas. So just give us a little bit more variety to work with. Now, also, since we have the nighttime stuff going, we're going to actually start being open all day. So I'm going to, no, not right click. I'm going to right click and then do manage store. So zone opening hour are 6. That's fine. Closing. We're going to stay open all day now. So we're going to need some more cashiers, and we're going to need to maybe shuffle these cashiers around or just start hiring extra cashiers. So this person is higher sociability, or I don't know. I think this person is probably pretty good. You're going to start working maybe at... See, this now is set. There's always going to be one person here. So having this person come in the day gives us a little bit of an overlap there. And I might want one more. So let's look at one more. I think this person could probably be a stock clerk. Their stock clerk is pretty high. So we're going to set this new person up to 21. That'll give us a little bit of doubling overnight. Although, do I need 2 overnight? I think we're going to shift this person to like 4 o'clock, and that should help. And now let's do one more stock clerk, because we probably going to need another stock clerk, or not. I don't know. Let's look at our stock clerks here. Let's set this person a little later in the day, maybe overnight. That way we have a couple hours here where we're not stocking, but I don't really anticipate needing a whole lot of stuff there. And now we're definitely going to build another checkout counter here. Let's just finish it off just because. And let's look at this. Queue's full. Yeah, so our queues are filling up. Do I have anything else? Don't have anything else that I need to worry about there. Don't have anything else. So this is like a sort of a catch-all. This store is really going to drive our profit for building the Mega Mall. And as soon as we have enough, we're going to build a very large version of a food store. But for now, we're going to keep this simple. All right, we are working on here 30 different types of products. I think, yeah, we're close to that. 29. It feels like I have more than 29. Cash is going up, and we have another stock clerk. I think we're going to want, if we manage store here and go to staff and we go to cashier, we have a lot of places that are open. So I might want somebody to come in maybe at 11 o'clock and really beef up for, many hours. Do I want to keep this person? I think I want to keep this person open as a stock clerk. And we're gonna hire this person. We're gonna start you at 11. No, let's do 10. 10 o'clock. Nice bridge that right there. And we got a lot of products that we're selling now. And we're not selling any of the higher tier stuff. If we go to needs, you can see liquor. You know, we're selling some, but not too much. We actually need, let's get a restroom going in here. So let's do build foundations. Now, where do we want this restroom? I'm going to put this restroom right back in here. And we don't need a whole lot of space for this. I'm going to do 4. Let's see, that's 1. I could really, let's first look at objects and go down here. We should have toilet cubicle only takes 1 spot. And not a vending machine, a urinal. I don't think anybody uses urinals. At least that's not what I've seen in my test game. So we're going to have a foundation. And we need this 3 wide. Let's build it like that. And then we're going to do walls, wall here and here. And then objects, go up here, and we're going to put a door right there. And we have to wait now for the builder to get all of that stuff done. And adding it onto this building like this is fine. Just because, you know, eventually we're going to tear all this stuff out anyway. To make room for bigger and better park. What are you doing way out here? Ah, you saw that door and you thought you were going to sneak in this side. Well, I am sorry to tell you, but that's not going to happen. So, toilet cubicle. We're going to separate these. I'm going to put these against this wall. So, here, 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 and here. And then maybe here and here. So, let's look at sink. I'm going to put a sink right here. And unfortunately, the paper dispenser can't rotate. So it can't be rotated, but it can occupy that. No, it can occupy that space. So we're going to put that here. And we took that sink away. So let's get that sink back up. All right. There we go. We've got restrooms now. So now if their bathroom, you know, if they're in this store long enough, their bathroom will go up and they'll need a restroom. And now that we've got that. The other thing we're going to need is probably another janitor. So we're going to look at staff. We only have 1 janitor right now. We're going to hire a second janitor. They got good speed and decent janitor skills. So we're going to kind of set you to overnights. We don't need full coverage here. We just need to make sure we get these spots cleaned up in good time. We don't want these lingering around. And now that we're open for 24 hours, this whole process should go pretty smoothly. Every day should be a little bit better now that we're open all day. Although we do have staff, we have to watch out for staff. So I'm going to set it back up to medium speed now that we've got everything built, everything ready to go. And looks like we've got some good income. Ooh, look at that. We've got sell 40 different types of products. Now looks like we finally started selling those extra freezer goods that we researched. And we are doing really well on income right now. It looks like our overnight clerk is now pretty much the only person on staff, but their cashier skills are actually pretty good. I mean, 53, that's really good. Oh, now it's this person's turn. Not so good. And we've already got some really angry people that had to move, unfortunately. So yeah, depending on how this looks, you know, overnight, you know, late nights, we shouldn't get too many people moving in here. Now let's start thinking about the big mega mall in here and how we're going to lay out, say, parking. Because we're going to need parking all the way around, and it's going to be quite extensive. So I'm going to get that stuff started to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Get this kind of working, and then, you know, work on filling it out later. So I'm going to go to build, we're going to go to Roadwork, and we're going to go to road. So how this is going to be laid out, I think we're going to go across, you know, down like this. So let's imagine this is customer parking. Then we're going to have another square of parking, and then this is going to be a road. Okay, so it's parking, parking, road. Parking, parking, road. Parking, parking, road. It's like that. And that's parking, parking, road. Although we have something in the way over here. I could take this out and continue this way and add some parking on this side, maybe to get some more people into our store. So I don't want to do too much of this, just because we got to keep our income coming in. Look at that, 1148, new record for yesterday. And now we've got lots of cashiers ready for mainstream here. So if I get rid of this, put a road down here. Let's first add objects. We're going to add a double door to this side. Okay, so that we can now put parking on this side, and that should work well. We'll be able to add even more parking, which will drive even more customers. As we do the research, let's see, where are we at? Chemical supplier. So we're going to be able to sell all these things, and we're probably going to need more shelves for that, because we don't have enough raw shelf space. But we'll get those built when the time comes, and hopefully we'll be able to even increase our profits even more, because we're going to need to get rid of these parking spots. So we're going to do build, remove Roadwork. It's going to be hard to get rid of these, so I'm just going to do it. And then the road, unfortunately, those are... So we're going to bring this down. So this is going to be a split off road. And where do we want to cross? You know, I want a decent amount of space in here. And people can walk, you know, there's a lot of options. They can walk through, you know, full terrain. So I'm going to try to pick the middle of this. Right about here is the middle. So I'm going to try to bring it down like that. This will go all the way down here, and that should save me a little bit of space that way. Let's back out a little bit so it's a little less loud. There we go. And now we can go this way. Okay, so this is parking, parking, road. Parking, parking, road. Parking, parking, road. And then, let's see, parking, parking, road. And can we do one more? Parking, parking, road. Yeah, we can't build right next to the edge of the map. So this is going to be it right here, which is okay. So I want this road to come in, this road to come in, this one, and then this one. People will find their way. I'm not worried about that. But we're spending a little bit of money on this because this is our final layout. I mean, we're going to be able to add a lot of parking in here, and it's going to, we don't need to destroy it, you know, later on. It's all going to work just fine. Plus, you know, the builders are a little bit faster, so we don't have to stand around and wait too long. So let them finish. Who do I have bouncing up and down? Oh, our janitor doesn't have anything to do at the moment. Yeah, I might want a second janitor at night, because these people, if they have to move like that, they're going to start getting angry. Okay, so all of these should update. There we go. Customer parking. I want to leave a space right there, and we're going to go up with it. So leave a gap. You don't have to, but I leave a gap just for aesthetics. So there's a whole bunch of new parking back here. And that should, we already have the door over here, so they'll be able to park just like this. They'll walk right through and right in. There are no sidewalks. There's nothing that we have to worry about there. But if, you know, if this parking gets full, then there was a whole bunch. There's twice as much parking down here as there is up here. And they're finishing it pretty nice. It looks like they do, you know, try to get the closest spot that they can. Not necessarily to the door, but to the building. It looks like it's more or less centered. Not sure how that works. All right, the janitor is doing their job. Lots of parking. So, what was our profit went down just slightly. And now we're pretty low on funds because we built all of this stuff. But with all that extra parking, our busy time of day should start delivering us a lot more money. Now we're really cooking. And it looks like chemical supplier is finished. So, it doesn't look like it's regular. Those are food shelves, and that's why. So, health and beauty, you can see health and beauty is now. So, we got cosmetics, tooth care, deodorants, and we need 3 more regular shelves. So, build, objects, shelf. Hit Q. 1, 2, 3. We're done building the parking, so that's good. Even bringing more people in. So health and beauty, shaving cream, first aid, and drugs. Not sure which drugs are there, but I'm assuming it's going to be, you know, headache medicine, cough medicine, you know, miscellaneous medications. Not anything too illicit. It looks like we are getting some use out of this parking, which is good. And how are our sales doing? I can't really see minute to minute. There's a good one here. Sales. You know, these always update at the end of the day. So 249 was our hit yesterday. So we're at 112 now. I'm hoping with all these cashiers, some of these cashiers aren't actually even being used. Oh, we've got shift changes and everything. So I hope we have enough overlap to make that worthwhile. And peak customers on site, that hasn't changed at all. And if we manage store, beverages is still our main category, surprisingly. That is surprising, that beverages, even after adding all the toiletry items. Daily profit, have 100 customers on site. 5,000 total sales. Well, that just comes with time. And let's see, parking usage. We got 142 available spots and not very many uses. 29, 28, somewhere in there. Customer satisfaction is only at 50. Wow, that is interesting. Well, we have 0 left unsatisfied. That's good. That's much improved from before. And it looks like, okay, that is done. What are we researching now? We are now on clothing supplier. Okay, so more types of goods that we're researching. And we only have 31,000 in cash, unfortunately. And that's not very near enough what we need. And as far as finance goes, loan duration, that would be, we could take out 32,000 and we would have to pay 11,000. That's a lot of interest. So yeah, we don't really have enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a second nighttime cashier, because this person is just about done with their shift and all these people will shift up to here. So I'm thinking 246 sales. We're really close to a record. And there we go. We have a new record for sales, although we're pretty limited. Yeah, look at that. We are good to go on that front. Wow, that person was really slow. Look at that speed. All right. Slightly better than yesterday. How was our profit? Profit? Not so good. So not sure what else to do. What else have we researched that we might be able... Okay, restrooms, we got those in. Oh, well, looks like we need to get some more research done. So that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.